In this video, I will discuss 10 reasons why you should be alone in your spiritual journey. I will use examples and analogies to explain the universal secrets to be alone and how we can gain insights into the fundamental fabric of reality and the unity that exists between all things. I encourage you to stay strong and watch until the end to expand your understanding of the cosmos and the wonders it holds. Reason 1. Self-reflection and introspection. Being alone during your spiritual journey allows you to engage in self-reflection and introspection, which are essential components of personal growth and self-discovery. When we are alone, we have the opportunity to delve deep within ourselves, exploring our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs without external distraction. This introspective process enables us to gain a clearer understanding of who we are, what we truly desire, and how we can align ourselves with our authentic selves. To illustrate the importance of self-reflection, let's consider the example of a young woman named Sarah, who embarked on a spiritual journey after experiencing a period of dissatisfaction and confusion in her life. Feeling disconnected from her true passions and purpose, Sarah decided to spend some time alone in nature, away from the noise and expectations of society. During her solitary retreat, Sarah took long walks in the serene forest, sat by a tranquil lake, and engaged in journaling and meditation. Away from the influence of others, she allowed herself to fully explore her thoughts, feelings, and aspirations. Through self-reflection, Sarah identified patterns of behavior that were holding her back, such as fear of failure and a tendency to seek validation from others. She realized that these patterns were hindering her personal growth and preventing her from pursuing her true passion. With this newfound awareness, Sarah began to engage in deep introspection. She questioned her limiting beliefs and examined the root causes of her fears. Through this process, she discovered that her fear of failure stemmed from childhood experiences where she had been criticized for her mistakes. Recognizing this, she was able to consciously work on releasing these barriers and embracing a growth mindset. Through her alone time, Sarah was able to gain a deeper understanding of her true desires and values. She realized that her passion for art had been suppressed due to societal pressures and the fear of not being financially successful. With this newfound self-awareness, Sarah decided to pursue her artistic aspirations wholeheartedly, even if it meant taking risks and stepping outside her comfort zone. As Sarah continued her spiritual journey, she found that self-reflection became an ongoing practice. By regularly spending time alone, she could check in with herself, assess her progress, and make adjustments along the way. This process of introspection allowed her to cultivate self-compassion, self-acceptance, and a greater sense of purpose. Reason 2. Enhanced focus and concentration. When embarking on a spiritual journey, one of the key factors that can greatly contribute to our growth and understanding is the ability to focus and concentrate. In our fast-paced and chaotic world, it can be challenging to find moments of stillness and clarity. That is why being alone becomes essential during this process, as it provides an environment conducive to enhancing our focus and concentration. Imagine yourself sitting in a bustling cafe, surrounded by the noise of people chatting, the clinking of dishes, and the sound of the coffee machine whirring. With so much external stimuli bombarding your senses, it becomes incredibly difficult to direct your attention inward and connect with your spiritual practices. Your mind may constantly wander, making it hard to attain the level of focus required for deep introspection and growth. Now, let's contrast that with a serene and tranquil natural setting, such as a secluded forest or a quiet beach. Here, you are alone, surrounded by nature's symphony of gentle waves, rustling leaves, and singing birds. In this peaceful environment, the external distractions are minimized, allowing you to turn your attention inward and cultivate a heightened state of focus and concentration. When you are alone, free from external influences, you have the opportunity to fully immerse yourself in your spiritual practices. Whether it's meditation, prayer, or mindfulness exercises, being able to concentrate without interruptions enables you to dive deep into the present moment and connect with your inner self. Think of concentration as a laser beam of attention. When you are alone, you can direct this laser focus onto your spiritual practices, increasing your ability to engage with them fully. This heightened concentration allows you to explore the depths of your being, uncovering hidden aspects of yourself and gaining insights that may have eluded you in a more distracted state. For example, imagine practicing meditation in a crowded and noisy environment. Your mind might wander as external sounds constantly grab your attention. However, when you choose to be alone, you can create a sacred space where you can fully dedicate your attention to your meditation practice. By eliminating external distractions, you can enter a state of deep concentration, experiencing a profound connection with your breath, thoughts, and emotions. This focused state enables you to access deeper levels of awareness and insight, leading to personal growth and transformation. Reason number 3, freedom from external influences. When embarking on a spiritual journey, it is crucial to detach oneself from the external influences of society, opinions, and expectation. Cultivating a sense of independence and freedom allows one to explore their own spiritual path authentically and without limitation. Being alone during this transformative process provides the ideal environment to discover and define one's beliefs, values, and practices without external pressures. Imagine a young individual who grew up in a society that heavily emphasizes materialistic values and success. From an early age, they were taught that happiness is achieved through accumulating wealth, possessions, and societal recognition. However, as this person begins their spiritual journey, they start to question the true nature of happiness and fulfillment. In solitude, this individual can detach from the influence of their society and explore alternative perspectives. They may seek answers to deeper questions such as the purpose of life, the nature of existence, and the connection between all beings. By stepping away from societal expectations and pressures, they open themselves up to new possibilities and insights that may have been previously overshadowed. During their alone time, this person may engage in various spiritual practices such as meditation, contemplation, or journaling. As they delve deeper into these practices, they begin to uncover their own truths and understanding. They may realize that true happiness does not lie in external achievements, but rather in cultivating inner peace, compassion, and connection with others. An analogy that can help illustrate this concept is that of a seed growing into a tree. In the early stages of its growth, a seedling is vulnerable to external influences such as wind, rain, and other environmental factors. These external forces can shape the direction and growth of the tree. Similarly, when we are constantly exposed to external influences, our beliefs, values, and perspectives can be shaped by societal norms, expectations, and opinions. However, when the seedling is given the space and freedom to grow in solitude, it can develop its own unique form and expression. It can tap into its inherent potential and follow its own natural growth trajectory. Similarly, when we detach ourselves from external influences, we create a space for our authentic self to emerge and blossom. Reason number 4, developing self-awareness. Being alone during your spiritual journey allows you to develop a strong sense of self-awareness, gaining a deeper understanding of your strengths, weaknesses, desires, and values. It provides a unique opportunity to explore your inner landscape and discover the core essence of who you truly are. Through self-awareness, you can navigate your journey with authenticity and alignment, leading to personal growth and fulfillment. To better understand this concept, let's consider an example. Imagine you are standing in front of a mirror. When you are alone, you have the chance to truly look at yourself without any external distractions or influence. You can observe your physical appearance, but self-awareness goes beyond that. It involves recognizing and understanding your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and behaviors. During your alone time, you might reflect on your thoughts and ask yourself questions like, what are the recurring patterns in my thinking? Are my thoughts predominantly positive or negative? Do I tend to be judgmental towards myself or others? By examining your thoughts, you can gain insight into your mental patterns and begin to shift any negative or limiting beliefs that may hinder your spiritual growth. Emotions are another crucial aspect of self-awareness. Being alone allows you to explore your emotional landscape without external distractions or the need to mask your feelings. You can sit with your emotions and inquire about their origins and triggers. For example, if you find yourself frequently experiencing anger, you can delve deeper into its root causes. Are there unresolved past traumas or unresolved conflicts that contribute to your anger? By understanding the underlying emotions, you can work towards healing and emotional release, paving the way for spiritual growth. Moreover, self-awareness involves recognizing your strengths and weaknesses. When you are alone, you can objectively assess your skills, talents, and areas where you may need improvement. This understanding allows you to focus your energy on nurturing your strengths and developing strategies to overcome challenges. For instance, if you discover that you have a natural talent for empathy and compassion, you can explore ways to channel these qualities into your spiritual practices and interactions with others. Desires and values also play a significant role in self-awareness. Being alone provides the space to explore and clarify what truly matters to you. You can reflect on your deepest desires, aspirations, and the values that guide your life. For example, you might realize that your true desire is to cultivate a sense of inner peace and live in harmony with nature. This awareness can direct your spiritual journey towards practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and spending time in nature. By developing self-awareness through solitude, you gain a clearer understanding of who you are at your core. This knowledge allows you to make conscious choices aligned with your authentic self, rather than being influenced by external expectations or societal pressure. It empowers you to live a life that is true to your values and purpose, leading to a deep sense of fulfillment and spiritual growth. In conclusion, being alone during your spiritual journey offers a valuable opportunity to develop self-awareness. By examining your thoughts, emotions, strengths, weaknesses, desires, and values, you gain a deeper understanding of your true self. This self-awareness guides you towards living an authentic life aligned with your purpose and values, leading to personal growth, fulfillment, and a profound connection with the cosmos. Embrace the solitude and embark on a journey of self-discovery. Stay strong and watch till the end to uncover the wonders that self-awareness can bring to your spiritual path. Reason number 5. Increase connection with inner wisdom when embarking on a spiritual journey. One of the most significant aspects is the development of a deeper connection with our inner wisdom. This inner wisdom, often referred to as intuition or the inner voice, holds a wealth of insights, guidance, and knowledge that can assist us in navigating through life's challenges and making aligned decisions. Spending time alone is a powerful way to amplify and strengthen this connection, allowing us to tap into our inner wisdom more effortlessly. To understand this concept further, let's consider the example of Sarah, a young woman who's been feeling lost and disconnected from her true purpose. Despite having a successful career and a seemingly fulfilling life, there is a persistent sense of emptiness within her. Seeking answers and a sense of direction, Sarah decides to embark on a solo retreat in a secluded cabin in the mountain. During her time alone, Sarah engages in various practices to quiet her mind and open herself up to her inner wisdom. She starts each day with meditation, allowing her thoughts to settle and create space for a deeper connection to emerge. As she becomes more attuned to her inner self, she begins noticing subtle nudges, intuitive flashes, and synchronicities in her external environment that provide valuable guidance. One morning, while taking a solitary hike through the forest, Sarah stumbles upon an old, weathered tree. As she approaches closer, she feels an inexplicable magnetic pull towards it. Intrigued, she sits down beside the tree, placing her hands on its rough bark. As she connects with the tree's energy, Sarah starts to feel a profound sense of peace and interconnectedness. In this serene moment, her inner wisdom speaks to her, whispering that she has been neglecting her true passions and purpose in life, leading to her feelings of emptiness. Inspired by this revelation, Sarah spends the rest of her retreat engaging in deep self-reflection and journaling, allowing her inner wisdom to guide her towards rediscovering her true calling. She realizes that her current career, though successful and praised by others, does not align with her authentic self and values. Through her solitude, she gains the courage to make significant changes in her life, taking steps towards a career that resonates with her soul's calling. Sarah's experience highlights the power of solitude in fostering a stronger connection with our inner wisdom. When we create space and time for ourselves, away from external distractions and influences, we can tune into our intuitive guidance, more effectively. It is in the stillness and solitude that our inner wisdom finds a voice, communicating with us through subtle sensations, gut feelings, and synchronistic events. By cultivating this connection, we gain access to a wellspring of knowledge and insights that can assist us in making decisions aligned with our true selves. Our inner wisdom becomes a compass, guiding us towards a life of purpose, fulfillment, and authenticity. In conclusion, spending time alone during a spiritual journey allows us to deepen our connection with our inner wisdom. Through solitude, we create the ideal conditions for our intuitive guidance to flourish. Just like Sarah, we can tap into this inner wisdom to gain clarity, make aligned decisions, and live a life that resonates with our true essence. So I encourage you to embrace solitude, listen to the whispers of your inner wisdom, and allow it to guide you on your spiritual journey. Reason number 6, healing and emotional release. Being alone during your spiritual journey provides a safe and nurturing environment for emotional healing and release. It allows you to process and let go of past traumas, pain, and negative emotions that may hinder your personal growth and spiritual evolution. Through solitude, you can embark on a profound healing journey, reconnecting with your authentic self and cultivating a sense of inner peace. Imagine a beautiful garden with vibrant flowers, lush greenery, and a serene pond. In this garden, there is a small bridge that leads to a secluded spot, hidden from the noise and distractions of the outside world. This spot represents your alone time, where you can retreat to engage in deep emotional healing. Often, we carry emotional baggage from past experiences that may have left scars in our hearts and souls. These wounds can manifest as unresolved emotions, such as anger, sadness, or fear, which can block our spiritual growth and prevent us from living a fulfilling life. When you find yourself alone, you have the opportunity to confront and address these emotions. Just as a gardener tends to the flowers, you can tend to your emotional well-being by acknowledging and nurturing your feeling. This process requires courage and vulnerability, but it is an essential step towards healing. Let's take an example to better understand this. Suppose you experienced a traumatic event in the past, such as the loss of a loved one. This event left you with deep sorrow and grief, which you may have suppressed or avoided dealing with. However, when you embrace solitude, you can create a safe space to explore and process these emotions. Imagine sitting by the tranquil pond in the garden, allowing yourself to feel the pain and sadness that arises from the loss. You might find yourself shedding tears, releasing the pent-up emotions that have been buried within you. In this moment of solitude, you grant yourself permission to grieve and begin the healing process. As you immerse yourself in this emotional release, you might experience a sense of catharsis and liberation. The tears shed become a form of purging, cleansing your soul, and allowing it to heal. It is through this process of acknowledging, feeling, and releasing that you can gradually let go of the burden that has weighed you down. Just as the garden needs nourishment and care to flourish, your emotional healing requires self-compassion, self-love, and patience. By dedicating time to be alone, you can cultivate these qualities and extend them to yourself. This self-care is essential for your overall well-being and spiritual growth. In addition to emotional release, solitude also offers an opportunity for reflection and gaining insights into your past experiences. By looking back on your journey, you can identify patterns, limiting beliefs, or negative thought patterns that may have contributed to your emotional wounds. This introspection allows you to gain clarity and understanding, enabling you to make positive changes in your life. Returning to our garden analogy, imagine sitting on the bridge, observing the garden from a higher vantage point. From here, you can see the intricate connections between the flowers, the trees, and the pond. Similarly, through solitude and introspection, you can gain a broader perspective on your life, relationships, and experiences. This expanded awareness helps you recognize the lessons and growth opportunities hidden within your challenges. Reason number 7. Deepening meditation and mindfulness practices have long been recognized as powerful tools for spiritual growth and self-discovery. When we are alone, free from external distractions and influences, We can fully immerse ourselves in these practices, allowing us to deepen our understanding and experience of them. To better understand this reason, let's explore an example that will illustrate the benefits of deepening meditation and mindfulness through solitude. Imagine you are sitting in a peaceful, secluded spot in nature. The only sounds you hear are the rustling of leaves and the gentle flow of a nearby stream. You close your eyes and take a deep breath, allowing yourself to fully embrace the present moment. As you begin your meditation, your mind might initially be cluttered with thoughts, worries, and distractions from the outside world. However, as you continue to sit in silence, you gradually start to let go of these thoughts and bring your attention to your breath. In the solitude of this moment, you become aware of the subtle sensations of each breath entering and leaving your body. You notice the rise and fall of your chest, the rhythm of your inhalations and exhalations. Your focus becomes laser, sharp, and you are fully present in the experience of breathing. As you deepen your meditation practice, staying alone, you begin to realize that your thoughts are not you. You observe them as passing clouds, without attaching to them or getting caught up in their narratives. This awareness allows you to cultivate a sense of detachment from your thoughts and emotions, gaining a broader perspective on your inner world. With continued practice, you start to witness the interconnectedness of your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations. You notice how a thought can trigger an emotion and how that emotion can manifest as a physical sensation in your body. By staying in solitude, you can explore these connections without external distractions, unraveling the intricate layers of your consciousness. As you delve deeper into your meditation practice, you may begin to experience moments of profound stillness and clarity. In these moments, your mind becomes quiet, and you tap into a state of pure awareness. You may feel a deep sense of peace, as if you are connected to something greater than yourself. This state of mindfulness, achieved through solitude and meditation, allows you to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. You become an objective observer, cultivating self-compassion and acceptance. You realize that you are not defined by your thoughts or emotions, but can consciously choose how to respond to them. Through deepening your meditation and mindfulness practice in solitude, you develop a heightened sense of self-awareness. You become more attuned to your inner landscape, recognizing patterns, triggers, and habitual reactions. This awareness empowers you to make conscious choices, breaking free from conditioned responses and creating space for personal growth and transformation. Reason 8. Cultivating independence and self-reliance during your spiritual journey. Being alone plays a significant role in cultivating independence and self-reliance. When you embrace solitude, you have the opportunity to rely on yourself, becoming self-sufficient and developing a strong sense of independence. This empowerment can greatly contribute to your personal growth and spiritual development. To understand this concept better, let's delve into an example that illustrates the importance of cultivating independence during your spiritual journey. Imagine you are embarking on a pilgrimage to a sacred mountain. The journey begins with a group of fellow seekers, each with their own intentions and spiritual aspirations. As you ascend the mountain, you engage in group discussions, share experiences, and seek guidance from the collective wisdom present within the group. However, as you reach a certain point, the path begins to narrow, and you notice a diverging trail that leads to a hidden cave. Intrigued, you decide to explore this cave alone, leaving behind the companionship and familiarity of the group. Inside the cave, you encounter challenges that require you to rely solely on your own abilities, instincts, and intuition. As you navigate the darkness of the cave, you begin to realize that this solitude is a metaphorical representation of your spiritual journey. It is here that you discover the true essence of cultivating independence and self-reliance. In the cave, you are confronted with your fears, doubts, and limitations. Without the support and reassurance of others, you must learn to confront and overcome these obstacles on your own. This process of self-reliance allows you to develop a deep trust in your own abilities and intuition. With each step forward, you gain confidence in your decision-making and problem-solving skills. You learn to listen to your inner voice, to trust the guidance that arises from within, and to rely on your own wisdom. This newfound independence becomes a foundation for your spiritual growth, enabling you to make authentic choices and discoveries aligned with your true essence. Ultimately, as you emerge from the cave, you realize that the solitude and self-reliance you experienced were essential for your personal transformation. The journey back to the group is marked by a profound sense of inner strength, resilience, and a newfound understanding of your own capabilities. In this example, the cave represents the alone time you spend during your spiritual journey. It is during these moments of solitude that you have the opportunity to cultivate independence and self-reliance. Just as the cave challenged you to confront your fears and rely on your own abilities, being alone allows you to face your inner obstacles, doubts, and limitations without external influences. By embracing solitude, you are able to develop a strong sense of individuality and self-trust. This independence empowers you to make choices based on your own intuition and inner guidance, rather than being swayed by external opinions or societal expectations. It is important to note that cultivating independence does not mean isolating oneself permanently from others. Rather, it involves finding a balance between solitude and social interactions, allowing you to integrate your newfound independence into your interactions with the world. So, during your spiritual journey, embrace moments of solitude and use them as opportunities to cultivate independence and self-reliance. Trust in your own abilities, listen to your inner voice, and navigate the challenges that arise with confidence. By doing so, you will find yourself becoming more empowered, authentic, and aligned with your spiritual path. Reason number 9. Honing introspective skills. Spending time alone is a powerful tool for honing introspective skills, which involves deep self-reflection, analysis, and gaining insights into our own behaviors, thoughts, and patterns. It is through this process that we can truly understand ourselves, our motivations, and our potential for growth. When we embark on a spiritual journey, developing strong introspective skills becomes essential, as it allows us to navigate our inner landscape and make conscious choices aligned with our higher purpose. Imagine a serene lake surrounded by a lush forest. The surface of the lake is calm, reflecting the beauty of the surroundings. When we are alone, it is like standing by this peaceful lake, undisturbed by external distractions. In this stillness, we can observe the ripples that form within us, caused by our emotions, thoughts, and experiences. Through honing introspective skills, we can explore the depths of these ripples, understanding their origin, and gaining valuable insight. One way to enhance introspection is through journaling. By writing down our thoughts and feelings, we create a space for reflection and analysis. Let's take an example. Sarah, who has embarked on a spiritual journey, decides to dedicate time each day to journaling. During her reflective moments, she begins to notice a recurring pattern of self-doubt and fear that arises whenever she considers pursuing her true passion for painting. Through introspection, she realizes that this fear stems from the fear of judgment and the belief that she is not talented enough. With this newfound awareness, Sarah can now work on transforming her limiting beliefs. She engages in further introspection to understand the root cause of these beliefs, exploring her past experiences and conditioning. Through this process, she discovers that during her childhood, her artwork was often dismissed or criticized, leading to a lack of confidence in her artistic abilities. Armed with this knowledge, Sarah can now consciously challenge these limiting beliefs and reframe her perspective. She realizes that her worth as an artist is not determined by external validation, but by her own passion and dedication. With this introspective understanding, Sarah gains the clarity and confidence to pursue her artistic endeavors wholeheartedly, knowing that her worth is not defined by the opinions of others. Another powerful practice for honing introspection is meditation. Let's consider the example of Alex, who has been meditating regularly during his spiritual journey. As Alex sits in quiet solitude, he becomes aware of the recurring thoughts that arise in his mind. Through introspection, he explores the underlying emotions and beliefs associated with these thoughts. He begins to recognize a pattern of self-criticism and a constant need for external validation. Through continued introspection during his meditation practice, Alex begins to understand that this pattern stems from a deep-seated fear of rejection and a lack of self-acceptance. With this newfound awareness, Alex can now consciously work on cultivating self-compassion and self-love. He understands that true fulfillment comes from within, and that he no longer needs external validation to validate his worth. In both examples, Sarah and Alex, honing introspective skills through solitude and self-reflection has allowed them to gain valuable insights into their inner world. By deeply analyzing their thoughts, emotions, and patterns, they were able to identify and challenge limiting beliefs, paving the way for personal growth and transformation. Reason. Creating space for transformation. Being alone creates a space for transformative experiences, allowing you to explore and embrace new perspectives, beliefs, and understandings, ultimately leading to spiritual growth and evolution. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of a dense forest surrounded by towering trees and a canopy that blocks out the sunlight. As you walk further into the woods, you notice a narrow path veering off from the main trail. Intrigued, you decide to follow it, leaving behind the familiar and venturing into the unknown. This path represents your spiritual journey, a personal quest for understanding and growth. Along this path, you may encounter various obstacles, distractions, and influences that can divert your attention from your true purpose. However, when you choose to be alone during your spiritual journey, you create a space that allows you to shed these distractions and focus solely on your personal transformation. By consciously embracing solitude, you give yourself the opportunity to explore different perspectives, beliefs, and understandings without external influences. This space becomes a fertile ground for self-reflection, introspection, and the examination of your own thoughts, emotions, and experiences. During this process, you may come across moments of discomfort as you confront aspects of yourself that may have been previously hidden or ignored. These moments of discomfort are essential for growth, as they provide the catalyst for transformation. It is in the solitude that you can fully engage with these emotions, face them head on, and ultimately release them, paving the way for personal evolution. Consider the example of a caterpillar going through metamorphosis. Inside the cocoon, it is alone, detached from the outside world. In this seclusion, the caterpillar undergoes a profound transformation, dissolving its old form and emerging as a beautiful butterfly. Similarly, when you choose to be alone during your spiritual journey, you give yourself the space needed for inner transformation. In the absence of external influences and distractions, you can connect with your inner wisdom and intuition on a deeper level. This connection helps you gain insights and guidance that can guide you along your path. It enables you to tap into your own unique potential and discover the true essence of who you are. Solitude also offers a platform for healing and emotional release. When you are alone, you can create a safe space to process and heal from past traumas, pain, and negative emotions that may hinder your spiritual growth. By allowing yourself to fully experience and release these emotions, you can free yourself from their grip and move forward with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. Moreover, solitude provides an ideal environment for practicing meditation and mindfulness techniques. When alone, you can cultivate a deeper sense of presence and focus, enhancing your ability to engage fully in your spiritual practices. Through dedicated meditation and mindfulness, you can quiet the mind, open the heart, and expand your consciousness, facilitating profound insights and experiences. By embracing solitude and creating space for transformation, you cultivate independence and self-reliance. This self-sufficiency empowers you to define your own spiritual path, free from external expectations or societal norms. It allows you to explore and embrace new perspectives, beliefs, and understandings that resonate with your authentic self.